Hi guys, it's your girl Mercy. So, as Easter come reach, I can't say make I kukuma go Easter break. I had like two of my cousins getting married, and I had an old friend getting married. So as you can see, I am putting in money inside the bucket, and you'll be wondering why is this woman putting money 15 naira inside the bucket. So it's actually a tradition in my village. Whenever a man is getting married, the women, ladies in the family or family and friends actually give him buckets as a gift because he's meant to actually carry those buckets to the in-laws house as more of like a tradition. So here I am preparing them and I'm going downstairs. The chicken we buy for Easter get stretch mark. So we are heading after now, as you can see. I don't waka like from my house to the place where we parked our car is like a hill. So I have like about three cousins that are actually getting married. Don't mind this, my brother. He's the one doing all the photography. Watch on yourself. So the first place we are going to is one of my first cousin that is getting married. He's my cousin Gong Gong. We are from like his father is my father's brother. So we are going to my grandfather's house, which is actually my father's house, like my father's compound. Because where we are staying now is actually a building that is actually not like a bought place where we built the house. So this is actually one of my uncles. He's blind actually. So we went to greet him and he was so happy to see us. And this is my mom exchanging pleasantries, and as usual we have to stand and greet. So this place I'm in, I went to greet my cousin. This place I'm in used to be like a flyover, kind of. When I was small, we used to walk through this place. We would follow from this place and jump down. Bam! So we are heading to my native and my father's compound, Gong Gong. So here, this place is still like this. And when we were small, we used to run around here. Then we just run around, play, and just be, catching fun. If you see this block has been here even before they gave birth to me. Like I woke up to this block, and this block is still here. I don't know if some of you have this kind of blocks in your village, like a block you've known that has been there for a very, very long time. So we're going down to my grandfather's house. This is where I am originally from. Like this is my compound. That's it. So we are going in now. As you can see, we are going in. You will see my father is in the place. I think this is some couples that came. I think they're about getting married. I bet they don't marry. Okay, move over. Now, this place is my grandfather's hut. You see that place? We used to line up for tea when we were very small. Like, we always carry our cup. That's my auntie, the mother of the guy that is going to get married. So, we are bringing our own buckets. So, we are doing it individually. Okay, so this is another place. We are greeting our cousins and stuff like that. So, guys, I'm going to take you guys to when we were small, we did not have a restroom. So, but my granny had a restroom where people, if you are privileged, you would have to go there. But we normally use the general restroom, like the general toilet. So I went there to peep. I was asking my mom, because it's been a while I actually came to this place. I was asking my mom, is that not where our grandfather then used to poo poo? Now they went to go show me. Then too, if you come and poo poo here, it means my grandfather really, really liked you for him to grant you access to this particular toilet. Then we used to use Bubumba toilets. Oh God, all this memory. I must say, as I big for here. Kai! I don't fat full everywhere. So this is actually my mom's kitchen then, where we used that time when we come back for Xmas, where we normally stay. So this is we are going out now. Then we are heading back to go to another of my cousin's place to give another of my cousin the bucket and stuff like that. So this place is another section of our compound and stuff. So you see, we are now greeting some grannies, and everybody's like, ah, Mercy, see how big you are. See how big you are. Me, I not big anything. Now this clothes I wear make me look big. But blessing a bomb bomb I dey see for there. I be no be bomb bomb. So this auntie Oyibo, so there is this one place my auntie used to keep goats. I went to check if she still keeps goats there. Unfortunately, people confirmed she still keeps her goats there. But then when we were small, we used to pass through this place to meet another junction of our house. Okay, so on our way to another of our brother's house, we realized that they've packed us from where they used to. So we had to stop and ask one of my uncles, one of our village uncle, not like he's my uncle, where they now stay. So he now directed us to where they stay. This my uncle, this man, him and drink now 5 and 6. So this is my big mommy. You see those Umejima, those twins that came to my house one time that I said they didn't allow me to sleep. This is their grandmother. So she just came back. So we're catching up on old time. We're gisting about the children and how they were giving me headache that time. So after that, we now headed back to another place. So this is another place now, another of our brother that is getting married. So I went there as usual. I have to go and greet. Now you always greet. You go greet Taya for village like this. So this is my mom's very good friend. Is her son that is getting married. So we now went there and give them another bucket that has 5 naira inside. And as you can see buckets plenty. As I was explaining to you earlier, people with different places will bring buckets. So it depends on the number of friends, family, women in your family that you have. That a lot of buckets will come and they'll carry these buckets to the woman's house with all those crayfish and fish, so many things. Now the woman in return will now give the husband's people, I think, egusi, melon now, and there's one other black thing they used to use and cook something in our village. I don't even know how the general Igbo name. No mind me, Jare. So guys, so we went in to greet. As we greeted ourselves, they said we have to come inside and greet. We still went inside. So we went to my auntie's place to collect drink. This is my auntie, my uncle's wife. We went there to collect drink on the road. So we now headed again to another place, and we now decided to go to my brother's site. My elder brother is actually an engineer. He builds house for people. He's an architecture. He actually constructs, he builds, he draws, he does a lot of things, general merchandising. Or if you want builders, anything, just let him know. He is an expert in that. Okay, so I'll be adding his phone number on the screen of this video, so you can actually contact him, or you can visit his page, Anthony Carlu, that's King Carl's Consort. So he has a lot of sites, like he has a lot of buildings he's doing in Abriba. So we are going so his number is on the screen. You can pick up his number. So we're headed to the site. The reason we actually decided to follow him to the site, he was telling me about something that was amazing. He said most of the sites in our village that they don't actually need to buy. Oh, sorry, we didn't actually go to the site first. We stopped at the hotel and to meet one of his clients actually, because he had a building plan for one of his clients. So we went there, and while he was busy discussing with him, this is actually one of the hotels in our village. We decided to actually take some pictures, which I posted earlier, feeling on top of the world. So we went to actually check out the prices of the hotel range. The price is actually nice. So anytime you are actually in Abriba, you actually have a place where you can come. So this is our village in a glimpse. Yeah, this is it. So we now had to wait for my brother to finish with his business. Guinea. Asha took some shirts and poses. So we now headed back to the site, which I thought we were going to before we decided to go to the hotel. Okay, we done the workout. This is actually, my village is a community that believes in good life. That is one thing I am very sure of. We like good life, we like chopping life, we like anything that gives us progress. So the reason why I actually followed him to the site is because he told me about where people actually break, like every site, they don't actually need to break the block, as in buy chippings, that you can actually get chippings from the site. Like people will be breaking a big stone and turn them into chippings. So that is it. They will do it manually. So they were doing it manually. All these chippings you saw here was done manually. Now they're still drilling the boreholes in one of his sites. So we went there. I just needed to actually, do some small waka and also show you what my brother does. He actually does a very good job. So he goes to anywhere, be it your village, anywhere at all. He's a very good engineer. So you can actually contact him for to build houses for you, any kind of structure. He is very, very good in that. Apart from being educated in it, it's a natural thing that he actually knows. Like, he's very, very, he's an artist, will I call that. So he's very, very good at that. See me talking, which I didn't even ask these people for here. Okay, I remember. I was asking them how come there is water there and stuff like that. So they were explaining to me how they were drilling it, how the water was coming in and flowing off and stuff like that. If you're gonna, out of curiosity, I like asking plenty questions as nwa abamu. So my brother went on to show me the big big rocks, how they chisel it. Like this rock like this now, they have to chisel them into small small chisel chips. That's what they call them. They will now use it and now construct the building, which saves the owner of the land cost of buying chisel, cost of buying chips, which at the end of the whole day makes it super nice. So after explaining everything to me, we actually headed home. So tomorrow I'm going to actually give you highlights on our movements, my dressing, and all the traditional marriage and the weddings would be attending tomorrow as a family. I'll be going with my mother and my two brothers and my children. So I hope you stay tuned so that you can see the lovely, cute events I'm going to be posting. Please share this video, like, and comment. Thank you very much. I still remain your girl, Mess.